fan of Fat, Boba Fett's biggest fan, and today I'm going to be starting something new. Well, I'm not going to be able to compete with the MDOM 2.0, I think, for this war. Instead, I'm going to be trying to fight against 3 hybrids. I mean, not 3 hybrids, but 3 dinosaurs. But before I continue, I would like to ask for 40 subscribers before May 8th. Please and thank you. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded some toy review videos in a while. That's because I don't have anything new to review. But I did get this Springtrap plush from YouTube's. So, if you want me to review this, just please go in the comments below. And I'll start the video now. Okay. The 3 dinosaurs will be from Jurassic World. Rexy, for first start, the Indominus Rex, and then the Mosasaurus. You're going to be asking, Fan of Fett, how are you going to compete with these 3 monsters? I got a solution for that. Behold this. Right here. I think you won't be able to see it well, so I'll just show you from my desk. This thing is called the Egelia Ponius. This is a hybrid between multiple species. It has the DNA of the Spinosaurus from many. So I'm gonna go through that, but I want to show you what it can do. It has Ankylosaurus shell, it has the shell, and it has a type of sea slug DNA that gives it the ability to open up its sail. They see it right here. It makes its own, substance of crack that makes it very crash out. And it also stands on its 2 arms. And is at least 22 feet tall, or at least that I try to do it. And it also has a club. I try to make this as realistic as partially I can. So yeah, I'm going to be putting the camera back so you can see my face, and I'll tell you what the DNA it has. Okay, the DNA that the dinosaur has, is multiple species. For an example, the Jurassic Park 3 Spinosaurus. You could have kind of seen its mouth, along with DNA from an Ankylosaurus and the Giganotosaurus. Also, it has DNA from a type of sea slug, an axolotl, and a silverback gorilla. So yeah, mine is pretty durable. You might be asking, how? Well, first of all, it kind of looks like the D-Rex, but it has gorilla DNA. So that means if Goji Center tries to say Fan of Fett, yours has a issue of this, I could just say, actually, it kind of doesn't. It also has hawk gene that's in its eyes, so it could see well. So yeah, that makes this specimen pretty not indestructible to say, but pretty dangerous. Because this specimen that you saw has a, how do I say this? Has the ability to heal, able to make its own substance to make itself crash out in its own club. It's not made for swimming, but it can breathe underwater. The axolotl DNA helps it be an amphibian, and it can regenerate its limbs through the DNA, making it so like, oh no, the Indominus ripped its arm off. I could just be like, bam, it walks away. And along with the fact that it's as big as the Indominus, by 22 feet tall. That's how the Giganotosaurus DNA got into it. Along with the fact of the club. The Indominus can use its camouflage, but mine is just like straight up strong. And if I ever modify it, I'm gonna add some extra arms that I'm gonna do real quick. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, now I'm back. And I made these arms for it. Using sloth DNA to create these claws. This is just a closer look at my product. I got these sloth arms because I thought, why not have arms that could actually claw up its enemies. This is because of its two big arms that you can see right now that are more of like a thing to support its weight than an actual defense mechanism. So, to make sure that it's able to bloody up its enemies, I use sloth DNA to create this. So yeah, I also have one more feature that I want to say. So I'll get to that there, but I think it won't be just one more feature. Okay, I also added a short tail shrew to the DNA specimen of my dinosaur. This is because of, just in case if it gets poisoned, that it's able to have an immune system and be able to be partially immune to it. Also able to bring out the poison. So yeah, that's why I added the short tail shrew to my DNA specimen. So, in conclusion of what I'm gonna say. First of all, if it fights Rexy, I feel like that my July Punia us, a Jelly Punia, or I'm just gonna call it Dave. Yes, Dave. Dave, my dinosaur, would be able to take down Rexy. This is because I feel like that Rexy gets trashed out a lot, so it's going to make it a lot more easier to make sense of this issue, to make sense of the problem. First of all, my dinosaur has two arms. The main arms are gorilla arms. Gorillas are known to be strong, and it's also capable of just like crushing Rexy by stepping on her. And the sloth claws are going to give it a lot bigger edge than you might think. Because yeah, it would be able to claw down and strike down the T-Rexy. The second dinosaur, would be the Indominus Rex. Not the 2.0, the actual Indominus Rex. Being the same size, the Indominus Rex might be able to push it down. Might be able to push it down. or something, but that wouldn't mean much, in my opinion. Because what my dinosaur shows is that the shell isn't that big, but it is pretty strong. So I think it might be able to tear through the Indominus. And whatever damage it takes, the axolotl's DNA is going to regenerate it. So I don't feel worried. Plus a big club on the end of its tail. That's going to just be able to crush the Indominus's head. And if it comes through a long-range threat, it has the eagle eyes that are able to look miles, I heard. Didn't research it, but yeah. It's not supposed to swim, but with the amphibious part of Dave, I think that it's gonna make it a lot more, how do I say this? Makes Dave able to swim, not able to swim, but breathe underwater. So yeah, it's gonna make, and along with the other DNA, it's gonna make it so like the hybrid can breathe underwater, along with air. In a organ now that I don't understand. So yeah, Dave is gonna take down the Indominus, I bet. And I just want to say a thank you to Goji Center for giving me the idea. What I don't understand is that Goji Center and Goji Guy agree that Goji Guy's Frank, or named Hank, caused the hybrid wars. However, if we look at the reason why Hank was born, it was because of Goji Center making the Indominus 2.0 kill Goji Guy's dinosaurs. So yeah. So anyways, on to how Dave can defeat the Mosasaurus. First of all, it can swim, has regeneration. First of all, it can swim, has regeneration, along with the fact of its sail that is also from its sailfish DNA that would make it able to sprout up and take photosynthesis from the sun that makes a crack-like substance inside of its body that goes through its bloodstream from training from the scientists when it was born, and then it would make it high on its own supply. That's going to make it crash out on the Mosasaurus. And if the Mosasaurus is a good swimmer, this thing might weigh tons. So, yeah, it's going to have the ability to kill the Mosasaurus. No questions asked. Especially with the claws that are able to grapple onto the Mosasaurus with its two big arms, and then just claw through it. Like the possum did in that DC animated adult show on that princess. He's gonna claw through the Mosasaurus easily. And he might be able to bite through. And he might be able to... Oh, just a short break. Sorry for that break. It was about my breakfast. Anyways, yeah. Like I was saying, that it's able to claw through... I think I'd be able to claw through the Mosasaurus pretty easily. In my opinion. It would be able to... I don't know. Kill the Mosasaurus. Especially, yes, the Mosasaurus might bite down, but I feel like that the dinosaur will be already capable of beating it. And oh yeah, the Spinosaurus from the Jurassic Park 3 is a good swimmer. So yeah, it might be able to know how to swim through. I do not know, but I think that it's going to be able to. And plus, I'm not going to say the Ankylosaurus club is going to smash its head in, but because of water's more thickness than air, but yeah, it's gonna be good for Dave. Just let me write, or Just let me wait. Yeah, so it's Dave that's gonna win against them. And Goji Center, I would be willing to watch a video if you make one of my hybrid. I hope you like the video, and before I go, I think I'm gonna make an album using AI to make the songs. It's just something fun that I'll do. Some of the songs ideas, they'll go through Legos, me stepping on a Lego, someone taking somebody else's sandwich, and maybe something about Vivzy Pop. Because why not? She ruined her community and she just writes a professional fanfic. So anyways, I hope you liked my video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you maybe next Sunday.